welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am up at the cabin again today, but I'm not staying here all day. I came up today to start bringing home the firewood that I split last weekend. So me and my friends came up here last weekend. We split a bunch of wood. I think we got around 4 bush cords. I would say probably 4, 3 or 4 for sure, split. And so I need to start bringing that home, and I need to stack it up to start getting ready for winter. On top of coming up here to get wood, we were gonna head to the beach, but it is kind of chilly up here. So at home this morning it was about 25 degrees. It was very sunny and it was super humid, so it was really hot at home. We got up here, it's 17 degrees Celsius. It's cloudy a little bit and we're in the bush. So it's shaded, which means it's a lot colder. So I think we're gonna change our plans and we're gonna drop the trailer here and we're gonna keep on going north for a little bit, and we're gonna head down to one of my favorite spots to go fishing. Before we head down there, I'm just gonna run down and check on the pond and see how it's doing. It dries up over the winter, but in the spring it usually fills up. I just haven't been down there yet, so I'm gonna run down and have a look at the pond, drop the trailer, and then head north and carry on to go fishing. As you can see, there's lots of water in the pond, which is excellent because this is where the deer come down to drink. I haven't made it down here yet this year, so I thought now would be a good time to run down and check. And as you can see, there's lots of water in there. Time to unhook the trailer and head to my favorite fishing spot. This is the fishing spot I was talking about. As you can see, the water is insanely high and we will be doing 0 fishing. I cannot believe how high the water is. I don't think I've ever seen it this high. This tree right back here, you can usually walk out to that. It's usually completely dry and it's all rocky. We usually walk out to where that little tree is and then it drops up into the lake. And that's where we usually have lunch and then jump off the end to go swimming in the water. But this is crazy. So we will most certainly not be fishing here today. Before we came over here, we stopped at Eagle's Nest and we went up top there. And if you don't know what Eagle's Nest is, basically it's a hiking trail that overlooks Bancroft. So that's the highest point and you can see the whole town. So we visited that on our way here, and now that we're here, we are going to have to change plans again. It's looking like we might have to go back to the cabin and just have our lunch there and just do the wood. I cannot believe how much water is here. This is crazy. We're back at the cabin. We got rained out of every single one of our favorite places. So we checked out Eagle's Nest, we got rained out there. We went to High Falls, we got rained out there. We stopped at Steenberg Lake to swim and go fishing and have lunch. We got rained out there. We came back to the cabin, the sun came out, but then it started raining. So it's finally stopped. We're gonna load up this wood. And because our day has not gone to plan all day, we're gonna load up the wood and we're gonna head home, and we're gonna try and stop and find somewhere to fish on the way home. Hopefully we can find somewhere to fish. Mason's really excited. He got a new bass fishing kit for his birthday that he wants to use. So for now, we're just gonna load up all this wood and we are gonna head back home and find somewhere to stop and go fishing on the way.
Yes.
We finished loading all the wood. It's incredibly heavy because the wood is pretty wet. This wood that we loaded here is maple, and the tree was still kind of half alive, half dead when we took it down. So the wood's really wet still, which means it needs to go home and get stacked right away. I'm hoping that in the next 4 or 5 months before I burn it, it dries out enough to be able to be used this winter, but we will see. I have multiple trips to make back up here because we have wood piles everywhere, as you saw on the way in. But for now, I'll take this home, stack this, and that puts us one more quart ahead closer to the winter. Now it's time to head out and see if we can find another spot to go fishing. As you can see, we did not stop to go fishing. This weather today is awful, so we're just gonna unload the trailer and stack the wood. We stopped to grab a couple extra supplies for fishing, and tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day, so we're gonna try fishing off the dock. I have seen some bass in the water off the dock here, so I think that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. There are beavers and snapping turtles there though, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna work. But for now, we're gonna unload the trailer and unload the truck, stack the wood, and probably call it a day because this weather today has been awful. This is my dock down by the water. It's directly across the street from the house, so we have water access directly across the street from home, which is great. This is a little canal here, and it takes you out into a bigger bay of water. This works perfect for us. The kids can fish right off the dock. You can put a canoe and a kayak in here, and we do that sometimes. Mason has his own kayak, I've got a kayak, and we have a canoe, so this area gets used a lot. We did do some fishing today, but unfortunately, no luck. So we're gonna come back out again later tonight. This has just not been our day for fishing, but that's okay. Lots more time to go. I know that there's bass in here because we've seen them off the dock already. So I know that there's fish in here. We'll try again later. Otherwise though, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss another video from me. Follow me on Instagram @_livingdifferent. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.